Hey, Carol. Hey, good
Morning,
morning,
Simon.
guys. Hey, good morning. Good morning, guys. Good to see you. Good morning, Carol. How's it going? Hey, Julie.
Morning.
Hey, good morning,
Hi,
everyone.
Peach.
How's it going, everyone? Are you okay?
Yeah.
Hey.
Are you okay?
Yes, is everybody okay? Early in the morning in
Yeah.
July. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the weather like in Campo Grande now? Here it's pretty cloudy.
Here it's probably. No, the weather.
What's the weather like? Is it
If you don't remember,
yeah?
she doesn't remember. I think it's probably
Yeah?
outside.
Is it cold?
Yes, a little,
Yeah, a little
a
cold.
little.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Great, guys. I hope you're all right. You had a great week. And I hope you're all excited for the break. Next week, we have our break. Yay! That's awesome. So, just for you to know, guys, next week is our break. So, we have 2 weeks of winter break. It starts on July 19th and it goes until August 2nd. So, that's our break. We call it our winter break, actually, right? So, from July 19th to August 2nd. Okay, it's our short vacation. So today is our last class before the break, and we will finish Unit 4 and start Unit 6. Very nice, guys. I will give you some instructions about your project presentation. I would like you to present after the break in August, okay? Because it's your first project, so I will give you some instructions to do it. All right, now let's talk about the homework. Let's see if you did the homework. So let me clear this. All right, let's see last week here. So last week, July 7th, we talked about daily habits, simple present, questions and negatives, prepositions of time, and the homework was online practice units 4.2 and 4.3. And I also posted here some worksheets for you to do here. Okay, so let me see who did the homework. Let me see the people in the classroom. Who did the homework in the classroom? Hmm? Nobody. Oh my goodness. Wow. Guys, shame on you. Nobody. Wow.
Julie did.
Oh.
I forget how can I say algumas.
Oh. Okay, guys, you have to do the homework. This is very important. What about the people online? Camila, Larissa, did you do the homework? People, do you have any questions about the homework? Did you have a chance to do the worksheets? This is very important, right? Let me show you the worksheets I gave you last week. Hi, Stephanie. Good morning. Good to see you. Welcome. So, the first worksheet I posted here, I think, was about daily routine. Let me try to open it from here. Let me see if the connection allows. Yes. Can you see that? This is one of the worksheets we posted last week. Record progress. Hi, Maria Eduarda. Good morning. Good to see you. So, did you do this one? Yes, people. So, this worksheet is very nice. One day in my life. Look at the pictures and complete the gaps. Was this worksheet okay? Do you have any questions? This is for you to put your daily routine, okay? So here, for example, every day I wake up. This is very small. Let me try to make it a little bigger, just so you have an idea, okay, people? I'm trying to make it bigger so you can see. Here, I have a shower. You can also say, I take a shower and then I have breakfast. Okay, guys, so if you are using your cell phone, you can write on your cell phone. So these worksheets, they are very easy to do because they are online. Okay, okay. So it's nice to do. When you finish, you just click here. All right. This was one worksheet. Let me close this one. The other one here was about daily routine as well. I'm just showing quickly the homework we posted for you last class, okay? The other one was also about daily routine. You had the images and you had to match the images with the phrases. So here, for example, you have I go to work. So which one matches this description? So you have to get the phrase here, and probably here, I have breakfast. This one here. I get dressed here. I brush my teeth. This one here. I get up at 7:15. Okay, guys. So it's very simple. If you are using your cell phone, you just do it with your finger. You go and move the phrases, okay? That's it. The other one's the same, okay? Very easy. Back to the page, you have here prepositions of time, okay? So here for you to review, and here, look, there is a summary for you. Can you see that, people? So when I use in, when I use on, and when I use at, all right? So I use in for seasons, like for example, in summer, in winter, in spring. I use in for months, like in February, in March. When I mention the year, like in 2020, in 1984, or periods of the day, in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening. When I mention the complete day or just the day, I use the preposition on. For example, on Monday, on Tuesday, or on the 16th of February, or on February 16th. on Sunday or on April 19th, 2020, or on Easter Day. Okay. So whenever there is a day involved, I use on. Now, preposition at, I use four times. We are going to see today, okay? At 8 o'clock, specific time when I say what time something happens, okay? So it happens at 8 o'clock. I wake up, suppose. I wake up at 8 o'clock. At, I use for holidays. Example, at Christmas. At noon, specific time. At night. At the weekend. But we also say on the weekend. This is the British form, okay? In England, they say at the weekend. At breakfast, okay? We also use at with meals, so at lunch, at dinner. So here we should complete with the missing preposition. So the first one, it's a month. So which one should I use? You just click here and then it opens, okay? So in, on, or at. In, it's a month, in June, okay? Here, 9 o'clock, which one should I use? At 9 o'clock, because I'm saying when something happens, okay? So for example, I have breakfast at 9 o'clock, okay? And then you go. All right, people. So it's very good to exercise. Okay? Don't forget to do these things. And the other one's the same. This one here is about the present simple questions. Okay, people. The other ones are just reference guides. They are just instructions to help you with vocabulary or grammar. All right, people. So this is from last week. Try to do it. On the platform, this is the platform. If you don't have your book, this is our online practice. Okay. And this is Unit 4. So the topic of Unit 4 is life. Okay. So the homework I gave you from Unit 4 was Unit 4.1 and 4.2. Okay, this was the homework. 4.2 talks about habits and routine. Okay, that's why the simple present. Okay, people. So these were the activities: nouns, verbs, and adjectives, simple present, yes, no questions. Okay, so the people who did the homework, do you have any questions? Is everything okay? Yes, if you have any questions, just let me know. Okay, all right, so let's move to our instructions for today. Today is July 14th, and we are moving on to units 4.4 and 4.5, which is the last part of unit 4, actually. Okay, so if you have your books, open your books to page 48. Okay, so let's go there. All right, can everybody see it? Yes. Okay, it's a blue page. Yes. This part here, guys, is called English for Real. It's the video lesson, okay? It's the video lesson of the unit. Good. All right. Is it visible? Yes? Okay. Excellent. All right. Hi, Claudinha. Good morning. Hey, Claudinha. Good morning. Good to see you. So, guys, what can you see in the picture? Hi, Claudia. Good morning. Good to see you. So, who are they? Do you remember? Who are they? Let me zoom in one more time so you can see. Who is he? What's his name? This is Andy. Yes. And who is he? Do you remember? This is Max. Yes. The British boy. Uh huh. Max is his roommate. Good. And who is he? Do you remember? He is their classmate. Do you remember his name? No. Okay. What do you think they're doing? What is the situation? Look. Yes, he wants to know the time. Yes. He's asking for the time. And here, what's going on? Is he looking for the time? No, he isn't looking for the time. So, guys, let's see the situation first of all, okay? Wow, a lot of people are crashing. I guess it's because of the connection. Let's see, people. First of all, let's see how we say the times in English. Do you remember that? Let's see here. Write the times in numbers. Let's see that first, okay, guys? The first one is 10. So this is how we write it. The next one, it's 8 o'clock. So how do we write this one? That's easy. It's 8 o'clock. Okay. What about number 3? How do we write that in numbers? It's 5:45. So, okay, good. Very good. What about number 4, guys? Here it says it's 5 to 10. So you should put 4. Ah, okay. All right. We have to say like this because we have to write like this because we can't say 5 to 10 in numbers, right? We have to say, actually, I think it's not right. I think it's 9:55. This is the right time, not 4:55. 9:55. Now it's okay. Okay. So it's 5 to 10. Now it's okay. All right. So 5 minutes to 10. Okay, guys. Let's see number 5. It's a quarter to 11. Yes, great. 10:45. 10:45 is the same as a quarter to 11. Okay. All right. Now, try to do the other ones from 6 to 10. Okay. Let's see if you can do it. Try to do the other ones. Yes, I'll give you 2 minutes to do from number 6 to number 10. Let's see if you can do it.
Sorry, Simone, the internet here is
Oh,
a little bad.
don't worry, that's okay. Some students are also having issues. They crashed too. Maria Eduarda crashed. Yeah, some students are crashing. That's okay. My connection is also signaling here that it's unstable. It's crazy. This connection is so crazy. So please, guys, try to do from number 6 to number 10, okay? I'll time you. I'll give you 2 minutes to do that. Let's see how far you can go. Okay, you can begin.
Record progress.
Okay, people. Yes, finished. Yes, let's go. Let's try. Okay, let's check it out. Number 6, people. What do you have? It's 2:05. So actually, this is terrible. Let me just leave here. Let me put here 2:05. It's this, okay? So the right time is this. It's 2:05. So don't see the yellow bar. This is the right number. It's 2:05. Now number 7. What did you put? When it says it's 1:30, this is the time. It's 1:30. It's 1:30. Number 8, it's 10 after 4. It's 10 after 4. So this is the time. Okay? It's 10 after 4. Now, number 9, it's 3:30. It's 3:30. That's the time. Okay? Of course, people, this is the English way to tell the time. Okay? But in America, it's a little different. Okay? We usually say it's 3:30. It's 3:30. Sometimes we can also say, oh yeah, it's 3:30. But mostly people in England say like that. Oh, it's 3:30. Because we usually say it's 3:30. Okay. Number 10, it's 11:15. It's 11:15. So that's the time. It's 11:15. So it's the same as 11:15. So both ways are correct. I can say it's 11:15 or it's 11:15. Hey guys, so here we can say it's 8 o'clock, just the same way, or just it's 8, like here, it's 10. I can also say it's 8, okay? Here I can say it's 5:45, or I can say it's 5:45. It's 5:45. Here it's 5 to 10, or I can also say it's 9:55. It's 9:55. Both are correct. Okay. Number 5, it's 11:15. It's 11:15. But I can also say it's 10:45. It's 10:45. Here it's 2:05. It's 2:05. But I can also say it's 2:05. It's 2:05. Okay. Number 7, I can say it's 1:30. It's 1:30. Or I can say it's 1:30. It's 1:30. Okay. Number 8, it's 10 after 4. It's 10 after 4. But I can also say it's 10:04. It's 10:04. And I can also say it's 4:10. It's 4:10. Okay, guys. So, number 9, it's 3:30. It's 3:30. But I can also say it's 3:30. It's 3:30. Number 10, it's 11:15. It's 11:15. But I can also say it's 11:15. It's 11:15. Okay. Now, activity number 2, look at the pictures and say the time in words. The first one, it's 4:15. It's 4:15. Or It's 4:15. It's 4:15. What about number 2? What time is it? Sorry, guys. Any volunteers? So if you said it's 3:25, it's okay. It's 3:25. But you can also say it's 25 past 3. It's 25 past 3. Okay? If you want, we can write. So, oh, this is too big. Let me minimize here. 24. It's 3:25. This is one possibility, okay? It's 3:25. Or I can say I always like to finish a sentence with a period. It's 25 past 3. It's 25 past 3. Okay? Let me see. Stephanie's having problems to connect. Let me try to help her. Next one, guys. I would like you to do the other ones. See if you can do the other ones. Instead of having me do it, um, try to do numbers 3, 4, 5, and 6. Guys, in the classroom, you can work it out together. Then we can have the people online. You can try to do this. And then we can check it out. So let me give you some time to do it. Great. Hey, Stephanie. Welcome. Good to see you now. That's good. That's okay. Don't worry. So I asked you to write the times of numbers 3, 4, 5, and 6 here in exercise 2. This is page 48. Okay, Stephanie. Let me see the time you have. You have 2 minutes to do that. Okay. All right. Coming in. Okay, can we correct? All right. What about you guys, the people online? Yes, are you done? So let's say people. What do you have for number 3? What time is it?
Number three. What did you say? Okay. Julia put it's H and H.
8 and 8. Is that how we say that?
Yeah.
8, 8. All right. Say
Yeah.
it's, yeah, that's funny, isn't it? We usually says, sorry, we usually say it's 8:08. Okay. We put O there because that's 0. They um they represent that 0 as the letter O, okay? Because it's like the letter O. It's similar to O. So they say that 0 is O, okay? So it's 8:08. Let me just put here. This is one way of saying, okay, guys, this is not the only one. It's one way of saying. So it's 8:08. Like here, we saw that. There was an example here. Look, it's 2:05. Did you see that? In this example, it's 2:05. Instead of saying 25, it's 2:05. So here it's 8:08. I'm just going to eliminate this hyphen here because I want to separate this O here, but then I'll just keep it without, all right? It's 8:08, or you can say it's 8 past 8, okay? This is the British form, right? In England, they prefer to say the second form. It's 8 past 8. All right, people. In America, they usually say the first form. They usually say in the first example, it's 8:08. It's 8:08. When there is a 0, they usually say O. Okay? All right. Now let's go to number 4. Number 4, what time is it? One form. It's 1. It's 1:48. Okay. And the second form.
Julia says it's 12 to 2.
Oh, very nice. It's 12 to 2. Okay. This is the British format. Okay, so people in England or in the Great Britain in general, they usually say it's 12 to 2. Okay, they don't say it's 1:48. Not normally. Okay, you may hear that, but it's not very common. They usually say it's 12 to 2. Okay, next one. What time is it? That's easy. We have two forms, again, two ways of saying, okay? One way, it's 9. It's 9:30. Okay, this is the American way. It's 9:30. The second way, it's 9:30. This is the British way or the English way. Okay, if you are in London, they will probably say it's 9:30. Okay, it's 9:30. They will not say it's half, for sure. It's half. Okay, for sure they will not say half. Half is American, with all due respect. Okay, so the pronunciation is different, but that's the way they say the time, which I think is beautiful. Okay, people. So it's 1:30 or it's 9:30. Okay, now number 6. How do we say the time here? One form. It's 6:12. Okay, this is the American way. Yes. Uh-huh. Another way, it's 12. We can also say that it's 12 after 6. We can say that, yes. But we can also say it's 12 past 6. Okay. We can also say that, which is more classical, more British, right? It's 12 past 6. This is more common in England. Okay, guys, if you go to England, that's the way. It's 12 past 6. Now, colloquial English, it's 12 after 6. You know, young people usually, you know, teenagers, oh, it's 12 after 6. Okay, that's okay too. Now, in America, it's 6:12. It's 6:12. All right, people, so take a picture. I'll save this. All right. Can I clear? Yes. Okay, clearing the page. Okie dokie. So now let's see if we have more. No, that was page 48. Okay, this is only the introduction to the story. Okay, people. So let's see. So page 49, sorry, page 49, they say here, watch the video and answer the questions. So let's see the questions first, okay? That's how we do it. Let's take a look. Number 1, Max and Andy don't know what time it is because they don't have a clock or the power is out. Let's see. Number 2, Max gets a watch from his bedroom to see the time or his phone from his bedroom. Let's see that. Number 3, Max and Andy leave their apartment at 10 past 10 or half past 10. I'm using the British time just to practice, okay? I want to practice my British English. Number 4, in class, Kevin asks, what time is it? Or does anybody have the time? And Max tells Kevin that the time is a quarter to 11 or 11 o'clock. So let's watch and answer those questions. Let me just turn on the sound here.
Where is it? I'm late.
Yay, connection.
Late? You're not late, it's 10 past 10.
Yes, I am.
Wait, how's that possible? What time is it?
Just a moment, guys. Let me start again. I will pause here because I think the volume is a little low. Let me turn up the volume. Just a moment, people. Now I think it's better. Let me play again.
Where is it? I'm late.
Late? You're not late, it's 10 past 10.
Yes, I am.
Wait, how's that possible? What time is it?
The power's out. The clock is wrong. I don't know what time it is. 10:25 maybe?
There's no power.
Do you have your phone?
Yes, but I always turn it off and put it in my rucksack before class. Just a second.
Okay, what's the time?
It's 10:30. Time to go.
We're just in time.
Yep. The clock here is wrong too.
Excuse me, do you have the time?
Sorry, I don't.
Andy! What time is it?
It's 10:45. Quarter to 11.
Phew! I'm on time. What's up, guys? Nice watch, Max.
That was very funny. So if he has a watch, how come he doesn't know the time when he was in the apartment? It's funny, isn't it? Anyway, guys, so let's try to see the questions first. I will play again, okay? Max and Andy don't know what time it is because they don't have a clock or the power is out. What do you think? Any idea? Because actually they have a clock. Look, when they ask about the time, Max goes, wait, how is that possible? What time is it? And then Andy goes, the power is out. The clock is wrong. So it's not right to say that they don't have a clock. No, they have a clock, but the clock is wrong. Okay, so guys, what's the difference between a clock and a watch? Do you know?
Clock é de parede e watch é de...
Yes, exactly. A clock is something you have in the house, and a watch is an accessory that you wear, right? It's something you wear on your wrist. So here, for example, on the previous page, let me close here. Here we have examples. Look, this one here is a clock, okay? This is a clock, this is a clock, but this one here is a watch, right? Okay, this is a cell phone, of course. I think this is a computer clock, I guess. But anyway, here we have the two differences. Thank you. So exactly, this is a clock and this is a watch, right? So here, the first question, when they say they don't know the time because they don't have a clock, this is not right. They have a clock. The problem is the power is out. The electricity is out. They had a power surge. Okay. So this is the problem. Okay. So at least the first one we already know. Okay. So let's watch one more time to answer the other questions. Okay, guys. So pay attention.
Where is it? I'm late.
Late? You're not late, it's 10 past 10.
Yes, I am.
Wait, how's that possible? What time is it?
The power's out. The clock is wrong. I don't know what time it is. 10:25 maybe?
Well, there's no power.
Do you have your phone?
Yes, but I always turn it off and put it in my rucksack before class. Just a second.
Ah, look here. You see, he gets his watch. Ah, so he goes somewhere and he gets his watch, and that's where he gets the right time. Okay, so he says that he finds the time there and he says, oh, it's 10:30 or it's 1/2 past. Okay.
Okay, what's the time?
It's 10:30. 10:30. Time to go.
We're just in time.
Yep. The clock here is wrong too.
Excuse me, do you have the time?
Sorry, I don't.
Andy, what time is it?
It's 10:45. 11:15.
I'm on time.
What's up, guys?
Nice watch, Max.
Okay, so Kevin is also in a hurry. I guess they're all late somehow. So, number 2, guys, what's the answer? What do you have there? Max gets yay, a watch from his bedroom to see the time. Great. Number 3, Max and Andy leave their apartment at 1/2 past. Okay, good. In class, Kevin says, do you remember what he says? He asks the girl first, right? He wants to know the time. He doesn't know. So do you have the time? And then what time is it to the boys, right? So I'll guess it's the first one here. And then finally, number 5, Max tells Kevin that the time is 10:45. Okay, let's check it out. Let's see if it's okay. So I don't know. I guess it's the first one here. But actually, he asks the girl, do you have the time? So probably it's going to be letter B here because he asks the girl, then he asks Max. Let's go to letter B here. And let's check the answers. Yay! Everything correct. Okay, guys. So everybody perfect. Everything okay. So asking for the time. How do we do that in English? There are many different ways, okay? When you ask a stranger for the time, you need to get the person's attention first, okay? Then use a polite question. Example, excuse me, do you have the time? That's a nice way to ask, okay? Or you can say, excuse me, do you know what time it is? Okay, people, don't just go straight and say, what time is it? Okay. When asking a friend, you can be more direct. So if it's a person you know, you can say, hey, what time is it? Or what's the time? Okay. Then it's okay. Now, watch the video again and write down all the questions you hear for asking the time. Who says them? Compare your answers. So let's watch it again and see the situations when they ask for the time. Let's see that. Just one more time, okay, people, I promise. It's the last one. I will pause the video and
Where is it? I'm late.
Late? You're not late. It's 10 past.
there goes the connection. Playing games.
10.
Yes, I am.
Wait, how's that possible? What time is it?
So first, what time is it? With this British accent. What time is it? Okay, guys, this is the first one.
The power's out. The clock is wrong. I don't know what time it is. 10:25 maybe?
So this is another way to make comments about the time. You say, I don't know what time it is. So you can take notes. I don't know what time it is. Okay. It's a way for you to also reply if somebody asks you, I'm sorry, I don't know what time it is. Okay.
There's no power.
Do you have your phone?
Yes, but I always turn it off and put it in my rucksack before class.
Guys, one important observation here. Rucksack. What is a rucksack? Do you know? A rucksack is the same as a backpack. Can you see here in the video? This is a rucksack, okay? In British English, they call a backpack a rucksack, okay? It's equivalent, it's the same. In American English, we say backpack or sometimes even school bag. Okay, some students, they call it school bag or backpack. In England, they say rucksack, rucksack, okay?
Just a second.
Okay, what's the time?
Second example. What's the time? What's the time? Okay.
It's 10:30. Time to go.
We're just in time.
Yep.
Guys, this is a nice expression. We are just in time. When you arrive in time, it means that the class has not started yet, so you arrive in time. So you are not late, okay? You arrived in time. It means it's okay, you are not late, okay? So, we're just in time, okay?
The clock here is wrong too.
Excuse me, do you have the time?
Sorry, I don't.
So the third example, do you have the time? Okay. Do you have the time? And as she's a stranger, she's not a person he knows. He uses excuse me. Okay, so it's a polite question. So, excuse me, do you have the time? Hey guys.
Andy, what time is it?
Now he's talking to his classmate. So now he is informal. Okay. Andy, what time is it? Okay. So another example.
It's 10:45. 11:15.
I'm on time.
Now look at the expression here. I'm on time. What's the meaning of I'm on time? Instead of saying in time, he said I'm on time. Does anybody know? When you say I'm on time, it means that you arrived exactly at the time the class starts. If your class is at 9 o'clock, for example, you're on time. Okay, you are punctual. You are on time. So on time means that you arrived at the time of your class. So that means you were punctual. Not that you arrived in time for the class. It's a different meaning. When you arrive in time for the class, you arrived early. When you arrive on time, it means you arrived exactly at 9 o'clock, suppose, okay? Oh, I'm on time. I'm punctual. 9 o'clock. All right, people, I'm on time. That's the meaning, okay? So it's different. Okie dokie. When you are not on time, you are late, okay?
What's up, guys? Nice watch, Max.
You see how nervous he is? Because when you are on time, you're like, right? You're anxious because you have to run to be on time, right? It's usually something like this. Okay, people. So important expressions and phrases related to time. Okay, guys. Yes, any questions? All right, people. Yes. So in this lesson here, we talked about um, telling the time, okay, and understanding time, okay, especially when we have the words saying the numbers here, right? And also when we see the time here, knowing how to say the time, okay? So now let's move on to the next part, which is still Unit 4, okay? Let's move on. A day in the life. This is Unit 4.5. This is very interesting. This is really nice, guys. Look at the pictures. What are Mira's two jobs? So as you can see, guys, this is Mira, right? And she has two different jobs, okay? So watch the video and check. So just looking at the pictures, let's guess. What are her two jobs? What do you think? Without reading, without anything, just looking at the pictures.
Atriz. Yeah.
An actress, yes, okay. Actress, uh-huh. Okay, so let's write that. Actress.
Biology teacher, okay. Teacher. Oh, student.
Biology teacher.
Yes.
All right, interesting. Can be. All right, let's see that. So maybe she's an actress and a biology teacher. Okay, so let's just put the article here, as we usually do when we mention jobs. We usually put an article before. I'm so picky with language. I'm terrible. So, an actress and a biology teacher. All right. So let's watch the video and see if we are correct. Okay. Let's see.
Hi, I'm Mira.
I'm not
I'm
going
an
to.
actor.
What do you do?
I'm an actor, but I also tutor high school students.
So this is what we call the eustachian tube. Here we have this definition right here. Okay.
Where do you work?
I work in different places. Sometimes I work in a theater, and sometimes I work on a movie set.
What time do you work?
I start work at different times every day. At the theater, I start at about 6 p.m. Movies start much earlier. On a movie set, I usually start at 6 in the morning. For tutoring, I work from 4 to 7 p.m.
When do you finish work?
Okay, so we guessed all right. Just here, not really. She's not a biology teacher, but she's a high school tutor, right? So let me just correct here. What is the different? What is the difference, guys, between a high school tutor and a teacher? What does a tutor do? A tutor usually gives remedial classes to students who have difficulties at school. Usually that's what a tutor does, right? A teacher usually works at the school, and a tutor gives support to students. Usually that's what happens, right? She helps students at school. But let's watch the rest of the video and see, okay? So let's go. Let me clear my drawings here. Um, we are going to watch the rest of the video and see, because we have to choose the correct answers according to the video. The first one we've already done, okay? So let's see the options first, okay, guys? Let's take a look at the options, okay? The first one says, sometimes Mira works in a theater and sometimes she works in movies or TV shows. You have to choose. Number two, she starts work at different times or the same time every day. Let's see. At the theater, she starts work at 6 in the morning or at 6 in the evening. 6 a.m. or 6 p.m. For tutoring, she works from 3 to 6 or 4 to 7. She finishes work early at the theater or late at the theater. Number 6, she usually goes home after work or goes out with friends. And number 7, her favorite thing about being an actor is that every day is different or every day is fun. So now let's try to watch the rest of the video.
Hi, I'm Mira. I'm an actor.
What do you do?
I'm an actor, but I also tutor high school students.
So this is what we call the eustachian tube. Here we have this definition.
Yeah, let's be patient. Miss
Definition right here.
Internet.
Okay.
Where do you work?
I work in different places. Sometimes I work in a theater, and sometimes I work on a movie set.
What time do you work?
I start work at different times every day. At the theater, I start at about 6 p.m. Movies start much earlier. On a movie set, I usually start at 6 in the morning. For tutoring, I work from 4 to 7 p.m.
When do you finish work?
The theater runs very late. Sometimes I don't finish until after midnight. Days on a movie set are long too.
When do you go home?
Since I work very late, I usually go home right after work.
What are you in right now?
Right now, I'm in a play called Richard II by Shakespeare. We have performances 8 times a week.
Who do you play in Richard II?
In Richard II, I play the Queen. Her character is very different from me, so it's a very fun part to play.
What's your favorite thing about being an actor?
My favorite thing about being an actor is that every day is different. I work all the time, but I'm very happy with both my jobs.
That's nice, isn't it? Really cool. So let's try to answer the questions. Choose the right words. So number 1, guys, what do you think? Sometimes she works in the theater and sometimes she works in movies. Yay, that's right. Okie dokie, guys. Awesome. Very nice, people. Number 2, she starts work at the same time every day? No. Different. Yes, that's true. Yes. She doesn't have a routine. No. Different times. At the theater, she starts work at
6 p.m.
6 p.m. Yes. For tutoring, she works from
7 p.m.
Yes, that's right. Good job, people. From 4 to 7. She finishes work.
Eu acho que é late.
Yes, that's it, Julie. Congratulations. Late at the theater. Very late. She usually.
Essa eu já não sei, não. Mas eu vou chutar.
Does anybody know, guys? The people online? Stephanie, Larissa. What do you think, people? As she's always tired after her work at the theater, do you think she goes out with friends? No, she goes home because she's always tired. Her favorite thing about being an actor is that every day is what do you think? No idea? It's never the same. It's never the same. It's not a routine. It's always different. Okay, that's what she mentioned. Okay, I will play that one more time so you can check it out. Okay, guys, so you can check number 6 and 7. Okay, people, so take a look. Let's watch one more time and see.
Hi, I'm Mira. I'm an actor.
What do you do?
I'm an actor, but I also tutor high school students.
So this is what we call the eustachian tube. Here we have this definition right here. Okay?
Where do you work?
I work in different places. Sometimes I work in a theater, and sometimes I work on a movie set.
What time do you work?
I start work at different times every day. At the theater, I start at about 6 p.m. Movies start much earlier. On a movie set, I usually start at 6 in the morning. For tutoring, I work from 4 to 7 p.m.
When do you finish work?
The theater runs very late. Sometimes I don't finish until after midnight. Days on a movie set are long too.
When do you go home?
Since I work very late, I usually go home right after work.
Okay, people, look at this. Since I work very late, I usually go home right after work because she's exhausted, right? So after her work at the theater, she really wants to go home, okay? So let's see the next one.
What are you in right now?
Right now, I'm in a play called Richard II by Shakespeare. We have performances 8 times a week.
Who do you play in Richard II?
In Richard II, I play the Queen. Her character is very different from me, so it's a very fun part to play.
What's your favorite thing about being an actor?
My favorite thing about being an actor is that every day is different.
So here, look at the question. He asks, what's your favorite thing about being an actor? My favorite thing about being an actor is that every day is different, right? So this is the important element. Of course, it's fun. Sure, it is fun. But in her opinion, the most important thing is that it's different. Okay. All right.
I work all the time, but I'm very happy with both my jobs.
All right, people. So we confirmed those two final questions. All right. So let's check the answers. Everything okay? All right, people. Everybody in the classroom okay? Yes? Good. Awesome. Okie dokie. So, very nice, interesting life, right? She's an actor or actress. Like I said, actress, because when we are referring to a woman, we can say actress, okay? But actor is also good, okay? Describing habits or routines. Let's see the point here. Use the simple present or the simple present tense to talk about things you do or don't do every day or every week. Use days and times to say when you do them. Okay, so in the example here, we have I get up every day at 7. On Monday and Wednesday nights, I take art class. So here, guys, when we are describing habits or routines, we use the simple present, okay? So let me highlight this for you, okay? And we often use days and times, okay, guys, to talk about our habits, our things that we do. So for example, here we have the simple present, the verb get up, which is a phrasal verb. I get up every day at 7. So here we have every day and then we have the time, right? Monday and Wednesday nights. Okay, people. All right. Make notes about your routine. So here they give us an example of how you can talk about your routine. Monday, start work at 9, finish work at 4 in the afternoon. Go to the gym, watch TV, go to bed early. You can write something similar if you want, okay? This is a game they recommend that we play, okay? But we are not going to do this now. What I want you to do is write a similar paragraph about your routine, okay? And then you can send me via WhatsApp or you can send to my email. You can write a short paragraph about your routine on a specific day of the week. You can choose either Monday or Wednesday that you have English class. You can start like this: Wednesday, go to achieve. Then what do you usually do after your English class? Okay, so just write some notes about your routine on Wednesday. Okay, these ones here we're not going to play for now. Okay. Okie dokie, guys. So now we are going to move on to our new unit. But before that, guys, I'm just sorry here. I want to just highlight the review I would like you to do for homework. Okay. Um, this page is very nice to do because it's a review of Unit 4. And I'd like you to do this for homework. I will try to show you if the connection helps. If it doesn't, it's okay, no problem. I respect misconnection. Oh, it opened. That's nice. Thank you. So here, guys, we have the review of Unit 4, what we've learned so far. So we have here the first activity, vocabulary. So days of the week, very easy, right? We should write from Monday till Sunday, okay? So Monday, Tuesday, and all the other days. Okay, guys. Number 2, you should take a look at the family tree here. Look. And complete the information. Who is Lali's husband? So here you have Lali, and then here you have her husband. So you should write his name here. Okay, this is his name. Who are Ben's sons? So you have here, okay, people, 2 sons. So this is only for you to practice family members, okay? Then you have the grammar. Let me just clear the page because apparently some answers have already been. So in the simple present here, we have activity number 3. You should read the text and find the verbs in the simple present. There are 10 verbs. So you're going to read and find the verbs, okay? So here, Maggie is a nurse. That's the first one. She works at a hospital, and then you move on. Of course, guys, in your books, you're going to underline, okay? Like I put here. Number 4, choose the correct word. So there are 2 options. You should choose only one, okay? I have brothers or sisters. So it's the negative. So I don't or I doesn't. I don't. That's the right one. So you do all the other options. And then here, exercise number 5. Put the words in order to make questions. So the sentences are scrambled. They are disorganized. Okay, the words are disorganized. So you have to find the sequence. So here, if you don't have, it's a question. If you don't have a question pronoun, so you should start with the auxiliary verb, do. So that's the first one, okay? Do. After the auxiliary, you have to go to the subject. So you. Now, after the subject comes the verb. Which one here is the verb? Spend, okay. All right, now after the verb, the complement. Do you spend time, okay, with your family? Now we make sense. We try to find the words that make sense. Do you spend time with your family? Okay, So the first thing we should do is find a question pronoun. Question pronoun are words like where, when, what, why, sorry, etc. Okay? How. If you don't have a question pronoun, then this is not what we are going to use. The next one in a question is the auxiliary. In the simple present, the auxiliaries can be do or does, okay? After that comes the subject, okay? So that's the sequence. So here we have, oops, sorry guys. First, question pronoun, then auxiliary, then subject, and then comes the verb. This is the question form sequence or the question format. If in a question you don't have the question pronoun, then you should begin with the auxiliary. So auxiliary, subject, and verb. And then here the complement. Sorry. Okay. And then after that, question mark. Okay. So this is the sequence to make a question or to ask a question. Okay. So if I want to ask a question, for example, where do you live? Where do you live? That's the sequence, okay? Of course, guys, I'm not using the verb to be. I'm conjugating here other verbs, not the verb to be, okay? I'm using here other verbs in the simple present, okay? What time do you get up? When do you go to bed? Okay. So here, as I can see, we don't have questions with pronouns, question pronouns. We have questions with do or does, probably. Yes, not even does, only do, as I can see here. So they have to begin the sentence. So the first one we have already done. Okay, guys. So you do the others for homework. Sorry, I cleared. Did you take a picture? Yes, people. Yes. So that's always the formula. So let me try to put here auxiliary plus subject plus verb. And then we have, this is the abbreviated formula, auxiliary, subject, and verb. If there is a question pronoun, you're going to put a WH plus auxiliary plus subject plus, plus verb, and then the question. Okay, guys. Okie dokie. So this is the review of Unit 4. Okay, try to do that for homework, please. We can check it out after the break. So let me clear that. Can I clear? Yes, good. So back to page 50. Let's go there. So guys, now that we've done Unit 4, let's start Unit 5, and I'd like to have a short break just to drink some water. Okay, guys, let's just stretch our legs a little bit, drink some water. I will take a picture here, just so that Carol can take a picture of everybody who is online. Look, Carolzinha, take a picture there.
Yeah.
Okay. Look, we have Miguel, Claudinha, Camila, Larissa, Eduarda, Stephanie Cunha, Stephanie Braga. Miguel was here too. Yeah, Miguel is here. Okay. Great. Awesome. Some people are coming and going because they are crashing. Okay, Carol. So maybe they're coming back.
Okay.
All right. You got it? Yes?
Yes.
Good. Okay, can I close?
Okay, done.
Okay, thank you, Carol. So I'm going to pause here only for 10 minutes, okay? From 10:40 to 10:50. Yes, 10 minutes only. So we can drink some water, have some coffee quickly, and then we come back and do Unit 5, okay? Hi, guys. Yes, let's go back. Yay, awesome. All right, people. So let's start the new unit. All right, this unit is amazing, guys. It talks about something everybody likes, traveling. So look at the topic, how nice, travel. That's really good. So let's take a look at the picture. Nice picture, isn't it? Black and white. I love black and white picture. This is really good. Look at this. What a nice photo, isn't it? So, what place is this? And why did the photographer take this picture? So, let's see some questions here, guys, first. How are the people traveling in the first place? Here we have a girl, right? She is riding a, what is this? A bike. Yes, she is riding a bike. And there seems to be a boy, right? So a boy, and he's riding on a bus. Yeah, apparently. It seems to be a bus. Okay. What is your favorite way to travel? When you travel, what is your favorite way? I like traveling by car, by bus. I think it's nice. By plane, so. Yeah, when it's necessary, okay. But it's nice to travel by car because you can stop and enjoy the surroundings. And what is difficult about traveling? Sometimes the traffic. Yes, when you travel by car or by bus, you may have some traffic on the road. Yes, but it's not the case here. Look, the road is empty. So let's see the story behind this picture. Let's take a look.
This is a photograph of a family on their way home. I took this in the countryside of Ohio. The family is traveling by buggy, a vehicle pulled by horses. The older sister is following the buggy on her bike because it's a nice day. My favorite way to travel is by car. I like to see the landscapes in different towns and cities to see how everyone lives.
Oh, that's really nice, isn't it? So let's watch one more time.
This is a photograph of a family on their way home. I took this in the countryside of Ohio.
So guys, let me explain here. This is a photograph of a family on their way home. So this family is going home. Okay, they're going from a place home. They're going home, in the direction of home. Okay, so they're going back home. That's why we use this expression, on their way home, because they're going home.
I took this in the countryside of Ohio.
So here, guys, is the place she calls the countryside of Ohio. So Ohio is in the United States, and the countryside is the part outside of the city. Okay, the part outside of the city is the countryside. For example, here in Rio, the countryside of Rio is Miguel Pereira, Paraty. Let me see what else. Vassouras, I think. Let me see if I remember more places. Itatiaia. I don't know many places here in Rio. Places that are not in the city of Rio. They are in the countryside. Okay. So I know more places in the countryside of São Paulo. For example, Limeira, Araraquara, São Carlos, Campinas. These are places in the countryside of São Paulo. Ribeirão Preto, okay? So all these places are in the countryside of São Paulo. Okay, people? And here is the countryside of Ohio. That's why, look, the landscape is different. It's not in the city. It's in the countryside, okay? So how are the people traveling? So how, I want to know the transportation, okay? How are they traveling?
The family is traveling by buggy, a vehicle pulled by horses.
So the family is not traveling by bus. They are traveling by buggy, a vehicle pulled by horses. So what is a buggy, guys? Let me try to show you the picture. Just a moment. I will pause sharing here and I'll try to get the picture of a buggy for you. So let me share this with you. Can you see the pictures? Yes, people. So we have many examples of that. Here we have kind of buggy. Horses pulling Amish buggy. So I think this is a big one. All right, guys. Do you understand now what a buggy is? So this kind of transportation is common in the countryside. Okay? All right, guys. Yes, everybody online. Okay, do you understand? Yeah, good. So the family is traveling by buggy, okay, a vehicle pulled by horses. That's the boy is inside this buggy, okay?
The older sister is following the buggy on her bike because it's a nice day. My favorite way to travel is by car. I like to see the landscapes in different towns and cities.
So her favorite way to travel is by car. Why? Because she likes to see the landscapes. The landscapes is the views, okay, guys? For example, here, look, the landscape is the view. You like to see the view, nature, everything around is the landscape, okay? The beautiful places. So the landscape, the scenario, okay? So,
to see how everyone lives.
Okay. Beautiful picture, Krizan. Fantastic. She's a very good photographer. Because look, she took the picture from inside the buggy. This picture was taken from inside the buggy. So how nice. Beautiful. Okay, guys, so let's do this transportation quiz here. Let's try to see how much we know about transportation. Where is the Jose Marti International Airport? Ooh, let's see how much you know, guys. Is that in Mexico City, Havana, Cuba, or La Paz, Bolivia? Guys, to do that, we need to check out on the internet. How do we know this? I don't know that, really. So how do we know this information? Of course we don't. So let's check the answers right away, okay? So the first one, guys, Havana. So this is the name of the airport in Havana, Cuba. Okay, guys. Jose Marti International Airport. Which city does not have a subway system? Which one do you think, guys? Let's do some guessing. Oh, how nice. I love the rooster. How nice. So which city does not have a subway? Bogota, Colombia. Oh my goodness. That's surprising. They should have a subway system. Wow. Oh, how sweet. The first airport to be fully powered by solar energy is in what city? Imagine, guys, the first airport to be fully powered by clean energy. Which airport is that? What do you think? I don't think it's in India. Wow, I'm shocked. I am really, really shocked. Wow, amazing. I would never guess. I would never guess. Wow. Congratulations. Wow, amazing. Amazing. These guys are surprising me. What are the Picasso, the EN Roma, and El Mexicali? What are these things, guys? They are boats, bus lines, or trains? Trains. Yes, probably trains in Italy, right? As you know, guys, trains in Europe, they work pretty well, okay? Trains are fantastic in Europe. A lot of people travel by train in Europe, okay? Okie dokie, guys. So this is only extra information, of course. Okay, let's move on to the next one, if Miss Internet allows. Yay! So by train or by plane? Let's see, people. Match the types of transportation to the images. Oh, this is something you can do. So you have to complete, guys, according to the images. That's easy. Oh, this is so cute. Let's see the first one, people. You have the image. This one you know because we have that in Campo Grande, okay? So I travel by subway. Get out of here. We don't have that in Campo Grande. Haha, no way. I thought it was the train. I would say, oh, I travel by train because it looks like a train. It's so old. I would never guess it's the subway. Never. Like, where is the train here? Ah, come on. This is wrong, people. They are saying that this is the train and this is the subway. Get out of here. Look at the station. It looks like a train station, doesn't it? At least here in Brazil, the train station, my goodness, wow. That's so funny. Okay, all right. The picture deceived me. I would say that this is the train because our train stations are very nice. I mean, our train stations are like these, you know, and I would say that this is the subway, but that's okay. So the second one, people, I travel by train, because yeah, this is Europe. It's totally different. It's not Brazil. So the first one, I travel by subway, and the next one, I travel by train. Okay. This train here is awful. What about the third one, people? What do you think the third one is? I travel by?
Boat.
Yes. Okay. Very good. I travel by boat. Here in Rio, usually people who live in Niterói or sometimes in Paquetá, they have to travel by boat every day. Okay. We call that boat the ferry. They take the ferry. Okay. It's a ferry boat. Okay. Or sometimes we call that just the ferry. Okay. So when it's just the ferry to go from Niterói to Rio, they take the ferry. We just abbreviate, okay? We can say ferry boat or ferry, okay? So it's different from boat, the boat, okay? That transportation that we take from Niterói to Rio or the other way around is a ferry boat. So you take the ferry or you take the ferry boat. But you can also say you travel by boat, no problem. What about number 4? What do you take?
By plane.
You travel by plane. Okay, good. All right. Let me clear that. What about number 5? Oh, this
By
is
bike.
Yeah, that's my dream. Travel by bike. This is really good. Number 6, you travel by
Car.
car. Yes, good. Number 7, look. You travel by motorcycle. Motorcycle. Okay. And the last one, you can travel by bus. Okay, that's easy. All right, people. Now complete the sentences. Use the images in exercise number 1 to help you. So you can do this, guys. Let's just do the first one as a model. So let's see. Number 1. We get on at the stop on our street. So we get on a if you have something on your street, so it's more common to be a bus, right? We get on a bus at the bus stop on our street because there are bus stops on the streets, right? So it's more common to say that we get on a bus. We get on a bus is the same as we take a bus, okay? We take a bus, we get on a bus, okay, people? Now complete the others from 2 to 7 and then we correct, okay? I'll give you 1 minute to do that because that's easy. So I'll time you for that. You can start. All set, go. All right, time's up. Can we correct? Let's do it. Number 2, guys. I travel by
plane.
Yes, very good, Claudinha. I travel by plane. I leave from the airport. Number 3, you get on the Here there is a station. So if there is a station, you get on the train at the train station. Okay. You get on the train is the same as you get on a bus. You take a train, okay? So you take the train at the train station, or you get on the train, okay, at the train station. And here, guys, just one observation. When somebody calls you and says, where are you? Suppose, okay? Imagine this dialogue. Where are you? And then imagine that you are inside the bus or inside the train. So how do you answer? I'm in the bus or I'm on the bus? What is the preposition? In or on? And the person says, oh, okay. Sorry, Stephanie, can you say again, please?
On.
On the bus. Very good. That's the right answer. I'm on the bus. So never say I'm in the bus, okay? I'm on the bus. Okay, people? So the same goes for the train. I'm on the train. We don't say I'm in the train. No, I'm on the train. I'm on the boat. Okay? I'm on the plane. On the plane. So on the bus, on the train, on the subway. Yes. But exception. In the car. Or in a taxi. I'm in a taxi or in a Uber. Okay? Okay, guys. So when I'm referring to a car, I'm in a car, I'm in a Uber, I'm in a taxi, I'm in the car. But if I am using public transportation, usually bus, train, or boat, I'm on the bus, on the train, on the boat. Okay. Where are you? Where are you? I'm on the train. Okay. All right. So get on the train at the train station, or you travel by bus. You travel. This is how you travel or how you go. How do you go to school? Oh, I go to school by bus, or I go to school by train. So this is how I go. Okay. I go by bus, I go by train. So traveling by bike is good exercise. The travels on the ground. The subway. The subway travels on the ground. I like the ocean. I love traveling by boat. And 7, be careful if you travel by motorcycle. There are lots of cars on the road, or there are a lot of cars on the road. So be careful. Okay, guys. Okay, people. So can I clear this? Okie dokie. So here we have, when you travel long distances, do you like to go by car, by train, by plane, or by bus? So somebody said, I like to go by car because it's convenient. So how do you like to travel long distances? Now, okay, guys, long distances, I like to go by plane, of course. It's faster. But it's if it's, for example, Rio, São Paulo, that's not so far. So it's okay. Oh, not so bad. 5 hours? Yeah, it depends. It depends. If I'm in a hurry, okay, by plane. But if I'm not in a hurry, yeah, I can go by car or by bus. No problem. That's okay. What about you guys? How do you prefer to travel long distances? For example, from here to Bahia, Salvador, I don't know. I think by car it's, I don't know, I think it's tiresome. I've never traveled long distances by car. I mean, I'm lying. I think once I went to Santa Catarina, I think, by car. Yeah, now I remember. Yeah. Yeah, it was nice. It was nice, but I don't know if I would do it again. But it's a nice experience because you can see a lot of cities on the way. You can enjoy the landscape. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, people. So let's move on to the next part. This is the final page. I think it's, yes, this is the last one. Just for us to finish, we are going to listen to the conversation between two friends, Haley and Emma. What is the main reason for traveling? Okay, let's take a look. So look at the picture, guys. They are talking here. One girl is talking about a car and the other one, the plane. We have here a beach vacation, a friend's wedding, and a business trip. What is the main reason for traveling? What are they talking about? Are they talking about a beach vacation? Is it a friend's wedding or a business trip? Let's listen.
So, Emma, let's talk about Lauren and Chad's wedding. Okay. It's in June. That's in 3 months. So I think we need to buy our plane tickets soon.
Plane tickets? They're so expensive. Why don't we just go by car?
Are you crazy? It's a 10-hour drive.
So? I often go on long road trips. It's fun. I drive some, we stop, and then you drive some. Easy.
No, 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 no. I drive 2 hours every day to go to and from work. I don't want to be in a car for 10 hours on my vacation.
Well, there's always the train.
Ugh, no way. I never travel anywhere by train. It's usually slow and expensive. By train, it's a 6-hour trip to the wedding. By plane, it's only a 2-hour trip. And it's not much more expensive than the train.
Well...
Listen, I always find good deals, right? Let me look on the internet. I usually find cheap plane tickets.
Okay.
All right. I think we should stay for a week after the wedding. Then we'll have time to hang out at the beach, see the town, visit a museum. What do you think?
That sounds good. Maybe we can rent bikes and see the town by bike.
Yeah, I like that idea. Okay, where's my computer? Let's look for tickets and a cheap hotel.
Okay, guys. So what is the reason for traveling? What are they planning? Yes, a friend's wedding. Very good. That's it. Exactly. So I will just play it once again quickly. We have only 3 minutes to go because I want you to see some interesting expressions they used. But I will show the
Emma,
script, okay?
let's talk about Lauren and Chad's wedding.
Look here. Right in the beginning, they mentioned, let's talk about Lauren and Chad's wedding, okay?
Okay. It's in June. That's in 3 months. So I think we need to buy our plane tickets soon.
Plane tickets? They're so expensive. Why don't we just go by car?
Are you crazy? It's a 10-hour drive.
So? I often go on long road trips. It's fun. I drive some, we stop, and then you drive some. Easy.
No, 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 no. I drive 2 hours every day to go to and from work. I don't want to be in a car for 10 hours on my vacation.
Well, there's always the train.
Ugh, no way. I never travel anywhere by train. It's usually slow and expensive. By train, it's a 6-hour trip to the wedding. By plane, It's only a 2-hour trip. And it's not much more expensive than the train.
Well,
Listen, I always find good deals, right? Let me look on the internet. I usually find cheap plane tickets.
okay.
All right. I think we should stay for a week after the wedding. Then we'll have time to hang out at the beach, see the town, visit a museum. What do you think?
That sounds good. Maybe we can rent bikes and see the town by bike.
Yeah, I like that idea. Okay, where's my computer? Let's look for tickets and a cheap hotel.
Okay, guys, so they start planning. So here, they give us a small listening tip here, which is listening for specific information. We will not have time to do this, and I want to do this with more time. So we will leave this for next class. I think it's better to do this slowly. Okay, guys, because we have to listen again and everything. I will just skip and show you this part here, which is about adverbs of frequency, which is also something that we will talk more after the break. But just so you have an idea, we use adverbs of frequency to talk about how often we do things. For example, when we do something all the time, we say that we always do it. So it's 100% frequency. When we usually do things, it's not really 100%, but it's like 80% of the time. So we say we usually do it. When we often do something, it's like 70 or 60% of the time, then we often do it. When we sometimes do something, it's about 50% of the time. Yeah, sometimes I go, sometimes I don't go. And then here we have 0 when we never do it. Here we have some examples. Okay, guys, to finish that, we have the sentences to put in order. If you want, you can organize the sentences, always remembering that um, the main tip of the adverbs of frequency is that we put them before the verb. Okay, guys? So I always find good deals. It's usually slow. So they always come before the main verb, with only one exception. When we use the verb to be, they come after the verb to be. Okay? When I say, for example, I am always happy, I am always happy. So when it's the verb to be, it comes after. But we will see this page again after the break. All right, people. So let me take you back to our Google Classroom page. Sorry for holding you a little bit. What did we learn today? What did we talk about today? Just to wrap it up. Today we talked about asking for the time. That was the English for real, okay? Unit 4. We talked about describing habits and routines. Remember the video about Maureen? She's an actor and also a tutor. Remember, in Unit 5, we talked about transportation. We saw that family going home, yes, in a buggy, okay. And in the end, quickly, we saw some adverbs of frequency, but only a small introduction. People, for homework, I'd like you to do online practice units 4.4 and 4.5. Unit 4 review, 140, back of the book, okay? And Unit 1.5, okay, guys? 5.1 only the first part, and the worksheets we posted here. Look, There is some information about transportation here for you, okay? Some transportation sentences that we use, the most common ones. There is a video here. Actually, there are 2 videos, okay, with very nice vocabulary for you. There is a site about how to ask for the time, and worksheet, only 2. One about the present simple and the other one about adverbs of frequency. So only those 2 things to do. Okay, guys, so have fun, enjoy the break, and I hope to see you again the first week of August. All right, people? So let's see who else is here today. Oh, yes, a lot of people have already left and some people have crashed. So thank you very much, guys, for coming. It was a big pleasure. Thank you, Carolzinha. Thank you, the people in the classroom. Thank you so much for coming. Guys, bye-bye. Love you, people. Bye, Julie. Bye, the other guys. Thank you, Carol. See you.
Bye, teacher.
Bye, Claudia. Thank you. Bye, Carol. Bye, everybody. Bye, Camila. Who else is there, Carol? Can you please tell me the name of the students because I want to talk to them too?
Yes, Julie, Gabrielle, and Herbert.
Herbert.
Yeah.
Herbert, thank you. Gabrielle, thank you so much. Enjoy the break, guys. Oh, thank you. Larissa, thank you. Camila, thank you so much. Maria Eduarda, thank you. Stephanie Cunha, thank you so much, guys. Bye. You are amazing. Bye-bye, people. Love you. Take care, okay? Thank you so
Love
much.
you, teacher. Bye-bye.
Love you. Bye-bye. May God bless you. Thank you. See you.